to Key West and get married. I didn't get a chance to cry at your wedding.
I'm sorry, we couldn't wait any longer.
You finally made it, huh?
Yeah, keep looking down at my finger. I can't believe it. We did it. She really married me.
Yeah. Well, you know, these rings, I mean, pretty soon they feel like part of your hand. Can't even remember when they weren't there.
Really?
Actually, no. Some days it's still a shock. Most days it's good, though. Amanda.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wow, thanks, you guys. That was fast.
We had it from the...
You had it from the other wedding.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We were just hoping that you two would finally get together again.
Well, I'm glad that we were smart enough to do that.
Me too. Oh, Allie, oh, I'm so glad you're here. Listen, there's someone I want you all to meet, but especially you. Now, just hold on one second. Come on. I told you it would be okay. Come on. Everyone, I want you to meet my daughter, Remy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, are you ready?
Ready for what?
Well, I haven't prepped my family about your reappearance, so this might stir up some stuff.
But if I'm with you, I'm not right.
All right. Just as long as you're ready for anything.
Felicia, what are you doing up so early in the morning?
Checking out the competition.
Really?
Yeah. Seems that there's some young, new, hot author out there that I should be a little nervous about. Ben Hagen, ring any bells?
Felicia, I can explain.
I did a little checking. Turns out that it's a pseudonym for a certain Russian singer, composer, new writer that would do almost anything to make a buck.
Make love to me, Matthew. Right here and right now.
You sure about that?
Yes, I know what I want, and I want you. I want you to want me.
Lila, you never said you loved me. You love Cass. And that's who you should be with. Morning. Cream, 2 sugars, I believe.
Oh. You are too good to live, you know that?
Yeah, well, I spent the night in Jasmine's room just in case she woke up.
Oh, my God. Well, you're brave to spend the night. After the display I put on.
Oh, I've forgotten all about that.
Right. You forgot how it practically dragged you off to bed.
I wasn't exactly running out the door, you know.
And then I bawled my eyes out over Cass. Bet I just made it to the top of your worst date list, huh?
Listen, there's only 2 things that I hated. Having to say no to you, I really hated that. And, watching you give up Cass.
I have to, Matt.
No, you don't. I've never seen you give up anything, and now's not the time to start.
I miss you so much.
Oh, baby, I know it. Oh, I know it. But I need you to hear this. Because this is important. Loving Lila, loving life, it doesn't mean that you've forgotten me. I know that you'll always love me. And you have to know that I will always love you. And you'll love Lila and your life together And it's going to be so much fun to watch.
Oh, hi.
You never made it to bed last night.
No, but I had a great dream. Come here, sit down. I learned something really big.
What?
Some things have got to change, honey. With Anne, having her around, it's not a good thing.
What are you talking about?
You got to trust me on this one, kiddo. It was a big mistake, so we won't be seeing Anne anymore.
No, you can't. You can't make her go away.
Look, I know when you see Anne, you think of your mother, but that's the problem. She's not Mom. She's nothing like her.
I know she's not Mom, but she's nice.
Yes, but the way Anne is being nice is on purpose. She hasn't been honest with us, honey.
How? How has she lied?
She knew that she looked like Mom before she ever came to Bay City. She came here to try to mess things up between me and Lila.
How do you know? Did she tell you?
Yes, she admitted the whole thing to me last night.
But why would she do something like that?
She had her reasons, sweetheart. Selfish reasons.
What selfish reasons?
She's lonely. She wanted to get herself a life, and she thought she could do that by taking your mother's place. She purposely tried to be as much like Mom as she possibly could on the outside. But listen to me. This is important. Anne O'Donnell is nothing like your mother. Nothing like her at all. On the inside, where things really count.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. Look, I don't expect you to believe or understand all of this just yet. Maybe I'll be able to explain it to you someday. But, honey, for now, you've got to accept it. Anne is gone. The person who belongs with us is Lila. She's not the same as your mother either, but in the ways that really matter on the inside, she's very close.
I love Lila, and I want you to be happy. But Anne doesn't have to go. Does she want to?
Anne has to start over someplace else, and I think she realizes that.
Right.
Now, look, I got to get over to Lila and try to talk to her, okay? You think you'll be all right until Mrs. Daniels gets here? It shouldn't be too much longer.
No problem.
Okay, we'll talk about this some more at lunch, okay? Wish me luck.
Anne, it's Charlie. Can you come over? Dad just left, and we have to decide what to do.
Felicia, this is terrible.
No kidding.
I can't believe that they make advertisement for this so soon.
Well, that's what's bugging you.
No, Felicia. I am bugged by many things, but at least one thing is good for this. I do not have to live a lie anymore.
Well, we're all so relieved about that. Are you crazy? You thought you were going to die, and you held on to this big lie? No, it's not even that. It's a whopper.
Yes,
of a
Felicia,
lie.
it is a whopper, but there is nothing more like this.
You know what? I've been walking around all morning trying to come up with some logical explanation for this whole thing. What reason would you possibly have
Felicia,
for
I
this?
told you when I thought I was dying that I had big secret. You told me, please don't speak, because nothing could be so
Well,
bad.
you know what? I've changed my mind.
Okay. Okay. I call myself Ben Hagen, and I write a book about you, Felicia, but I cannot tell you, because I cannot stand to hurt you. But now it is all out. Felicia, I am still Sergei. And everything that you know about me, everything else is true.
I'm not sure this is such a good idea.
I told you, Dad left. It's okay.
Your dad is pretty upset with me.
Are you leaving?
Well, the way things are now, yeah, probably. That's why I came, so that we could talk this last time. If you want to.
This whole thing stinks.
Yeah, Charlie, I need you to know that, I never meant to hurt you.
How could you do that?
What did your father tell you?
He said that you weren't honest and that you were trying to take my mother's place for selfish reasons, whatever that means.
Well, I never thought of it that way, but I could see why he would. He's right, honey. Charlie, I would love to have a daughter like you, but what I thought could happen, it's a mistake. Your dad can't go backwards.
But what about me? I miss my mom. And you're the closest thing to getting her back. I mean, you don't have to see Dad, but you can still see me. Why can't you stay?
Kaz is with Anne now, and I'm just gonna have to accept that.
He's barely with Anne. He's only with Anne because she looks like Frankie.
He said that he might never, ever get over Frankie.
Well, then you've got to go and knock some sense into him.
If he can't come to his senses on his own,
Then you'll have to help him. Come on.
No, I can't.
Lila, do you know what it took for me to say no to you last night?
You better say a whole lot, because I don't think my ego could take it right now.
A lot.
Really a lot. Or
Really a lot. Yeah. I mean, I figured if I can't have you, you better be with the man you really love.
Oh, then I better just go over and snatch Cass right up so you don't feel bad.
Oh, easy. You're not the only one with a bruised ego here.
And you really don't deserve that, Matt. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I'm a really nice guy. You two belong together.
You are a sweet man, Mr. Corey.
Can I come in, please?
Sure.
Hey, Cass. I was, just leaving.
Isn't it a little early to leave, Matt?
Or late, depending how you look at it.
Tell him.
I will. Thank you for last night.
Anytime.
So what was that all about?
Isn't it obvious? Matt spent the night.
I don't blame you for wanting company last night, Lila. And after what I did, I don't have the right to say anything about it. And I know Matt's crazy about you.
Good. I'm glad you understand.
Oh, I do. But it doesn't make any difference to me what happened between the two of you last night. I mean, of course it does, but I just want you to listen to me now. And try to have an open mind and an open heart. I'll do whatever it takes to get you back, Lila, whatever it takes.
You want me back? What about your deep, abiding interest in Miss Anne?
Anne's gone. I sent her away.
Oh, sweetheart, I've heard that before.
I mean it this time.
Oh, right, because you didn't mean it every other time you said she was going to leave town and she was out of your life?
It's different now.
Because this time you really, really mean it, right, Cass? You know, I never should have even let you in the door.
Lila, you let me in the door because you love me, and you know I love you.
I don't know what I know anymore, Cass.
Then listen to me, because I'm finally clear. Everything that was stopping me from moving forward is gone.
How? In one night? I mean, first you tell me you can't marry me because you're so attached to Frankie, and that somehow that translates into that you have to spend time with a completely different woman who happens to, by some freak of nature, look exactly like Frankie? I mean, and then after one good night's sleep, you wake up and you decide, hey, maybe Lila's not so bad anymore. Maybe I should just go over there and see if she's still game. No, Cass. I mean, what do you expect me to do? Just forget the whole thing ever happened? Like you just made one tiny little boo-boo? No, you can't jerk me around like this.
I know, and it won't happen again.
So you say it won't happen again.
Can't you just give me the chance to explain what happened?
I don't know. Maybe it's too late.
I don't believe that. I can't.
Didn't you hear what I said about Matt spending the night?
And didn't you hear what I said? It doesn't matter to me.
Now, you listen to me, Cass Winthrop. I wanted him. We got very, very close. Buttons were undone, clothes were off, and I wasn't the one stopping him. If it wasn't for Matt being such a gentleman, you'd be walking into a very different situation here this morning.
I'd still be standing here begging you to forgive me. Because I found out something else last night. Something else happened. I found out that you were right, Lila. I almost made the biggest mistake of my life.
You really want me around that much?
Yeah. We can still see each other, and Dad doesn't even have to know.
And where would we meet?
At the park, the mall, lots of places.
And then what would you tell your dad?
Nothing, just that I've been to the park or the mall or whatever.
Whatever, huh? Charlie, you know what your dad said about me being selfish? He's right. What we're talking about right now, you lying to your dad to be with me, that would be terrible for you as much as I want to see you. So I think it's time we both smarten up, okay? Now, not only am I not your mom, but I know less about your mom's heart than lots of people here in Bay City. If you really miss her that much, you should be talking to them, you know? And it was a mistake for me to be here. It's too confusing. You're such a good girl, Charlie. You're gonna be fine. Bye-bye, honey.
I was looking for a mom, but I really never thought about what it came with. I have aunts, uncles, cousins, a stepdad, a brother. Do you have a dog that I'm not aware of?
I know it's overwhelming, but sweetie, I promise you, it is fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, where's Rachel?
Oh, well, she decided to stay down in Key West.
Is that a good idea?
She said she wanted to. She had things that she needed to work out.
Hi, I'm back.
Rachel! Oh, I'm so glad you're home. Oh, it's such a big day.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Listen, I want you to meet my daughter. I finally got it right this time, and I think you're going to love her.
Remy!
That's why Tito came so close. He had my daughter right here.
Oh, Paulina. Remy. Hi. Welcome to our family.
Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you're all here because I have a surprise, too. I haven't come back from Key West alone.
Felicia, everything that I say to you is true. Everything that I feel about you, it is true. I'm Sergei.
Nothing you say is true. You have lied about everything. Your whole point of being here is based on a lie, isn't it? I mean, you used me so you could get material for a book.
No. That first night that I drive you in the limousine, I was so happy to see you because I had read your books. And
oh, baloney.
No, I did. Felicia, you were my idol. And what did you do? You treat me like I am a cigarette butt, which is to be crushed out on the ground. So I say to myself, okay, Miss Felicia Gallant, Sergei Radzinski is going to have his revenge for you.
And then what did you do? Just park yourself in front of my front door and put on that whole mad Russian act?
No, Felicia, it is not an act. I am the mad Russian. But I say to myself that I will get back at you for your arrogant self, that I will come in like the worm and dig up the secrets and take those secrets and sell them to make the money. That is what I thought then, but now I know your big secret, and
I don't have a secret. Honest people don't have secrets. Any sort of sneakiness is in your mind, believe me.
Felicia, that is what I'm telling you. That's what your big secret is. That you are as wonderful here in the private as you are in the public.
You know what? I'll just wait for the galleys if you don't.
Felicia, this is the truth.
Okay. Okay, fine. Is that what you wrote?
No. Felicia, I did not write anything. so personal about you. Because never have I met anyone so kind, so beautiful, so generous, who does not ask for anything back in return. You just take care of your friends. And when I am dying, or think that I am dying in the hospital, you gave everything to me from your heart. So I say to myself that I will not write this, that I will save you from myself.
Everything last night had such an unreal quality. So much happened so fast. I saw Anne, and the things that she said about this being destiny, about it being Frankie at work through her, and it started to make sense.
I changed my mind, Cass. I don't want to hear it. I just don't.
It was like I was sleepwalking. It was like she was pulling me along.
That woman has been leading you by the nose, Cass. I've been telling you that.
You were right, Lila. Anne orchestrated the whole thing right from the beginning.
Well, don't expect me to feel sorry for her, okay?
I did. I couldn't help it. And then I started to think about Charlie and you and what's happened to our lives, and that I couldn't live with. If my own stupidity has cost me you, when we were so close to being happy, I don't know what I'll do. Can you please find it in your heart to forgive me?
I have finally found the one I need to make my life complete. And, I know what a shock this is going to be to you.
Well, Mom, we're all really happy for you.
Oh, good, because I'm going to hold you to that. And I am deliriously happy.
I know, we can see that it's not a suntan that's making you glow like this.
So, are you going to tell us who's with you or what?
Well, it's just that I don't really think you're going to be more shocked than you realize, and I don't want you to jump to any conclusions until you've heard the whole story.
Rachel, enough already. Can we just meet him?
It's time.
Celebrating 35 years of television excellence. Hey, I know what Anne did doesn't excuse what I did.
No, Cass, it doesn't. It really doesn't, you know.
I love you, Lila. I never doubted that for 1 minute. It got a little strange about the wedding, I know. But it was never that I doubted you. I doubted me.
Doesn't matter who doubted who. You're the one that pulled back.
Oh, honey, I got blown back. I didn't go looking for this. Anne came to me out of the blue.
I know.
Who could expect something like that? And I had to put it to rest before I could move on, and I had to help Charlie put it to rest. I mean, when she got involved, it was a completely different dynamic.
But that's what I don't understand. How could she do that to a little girl?
In her own twisted way, she thought that she was helping, and it almost looked like she was. I mean, Charlie was crazy about her. She didn't want to let Anne go.
That must have been some conversation, huh?
Charlie got it, I think. But no, it wasn't easy.
You've had a hell of a morning, haven't you?
Don't worry about me.
Good. Because I'm being understanding because I should, Cass, not because it's my favorite sport.
You know, I don't want to talk about me anymore, or what happened. I don't need to. It's done. The only thing that matters is making things right with you. And if you'll give me a chance, I will spend every day for the rest of my life trying to make you happy.
This is Paulina.
Oh, Carl, is it really you?
Yes, in the flesh.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew there must be some explanation. I knew you would never let Rachel down.
You had faith in me? After all this time, Paulina?
She always did. This is going to be quite a story, I would imagine.
How it'll amaze you.
Joe. Okay, so I'm lost. It's my step-grandfather. He died.
What?
Hey, everybody, what's going on here? What the hell's going on here?
Matt,
He's alive?
Just give the man a chance to explain. Okay?
Explain? Explain what? What are you going to explain? All the grief you've caused?
All right, Matthew.
You know
it's
what-
all right.
What, was it all a scam?
No, he's been ill.
I have been quite ill.
Yeah, what was it?
A brain tumor.
Always put a damper on things.
He's been in a clinic, and his memory's not quite right.
Now, Rachel tells me that I may have offended some of you. If that's the case, I hope you can find it within yourselves to forgive. And allow us to start over. How say you all?
My mom loves you. And, if you're willing to start over, so am I.
Thank you. Well, you see, we do agree on something.
Carl, I would like you to meet the newest member of our family, my daughter, Remy.
It's a pleasure, mademoiselle.
Are you okay?
This is just incredible. Could you believe him?
I don't know. Listen, we thought it was possible he could have been sick back then. He makes her happy.
I know.
She loves him. You know, I think we both know not to stand in the way of that.
Can we still keep an eye on him?
Of course we can. It's just, time to forgive and forget.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Carl. Welcome home.
Thank you, Amanda. I hope you're happier the next time you say that.
You make my mom happy, so as long as you do, I'm glad you're here. You have a contract?
I had to sign contract. Before
You know what?
could
Let's
give me
just stop
check.
this, okay? Let's stop right now. I just don't want to hear any more excuses. I really don't. Do you know every time you do something wrong, you take a half a step backward, and that's supposed to make it okay? Well, you know what? It doesn't make it okay. I don't care how you're trying to protect me now. I don't care if you take every single dime and give it to the widows and the orphans. I just don't care. What you did was dishonest. It was disgusting. And you know what? I don't want to see you ever again.
Anne really isn't the problem, Cass. It's Frankie. And how you still feel about her.
I know.
So, how can you stand here and tell me that everything is going to be okay?
Because it is. You haven't let me finish. After I left Anne, I went home and fell asleep, I think. I mean, it was one of those things that you know is real, but it's so incredible you have to call it a dream. Lila, Frankie came to me.
You saw her last night?
Yes. She set me free. She was never the one who was holding me. It was me. It was like I was afraid that if I gave myself to you completely, I'd be turning my back on her. It's easy to understand mentally that that's stupid, that it's not how it works. But in my heart, well, you know me. I mean, it took me years to realize that I even had a functioning heart.
Until you met Frankie. Wow. That was some night, huh?
That's the miracle of it. Anne coming into our lives was a blessing.
Oh, don't you dare push your luck.
I know it was quite a storm.
And you know how I hate storms. Especially ones like these.
And I'm so sorry I had to put you through it. But it forced me to move forward, To take back that part of me that I was still saving for Frankie. Because she doesn't want it. She knows that it doesn't belong to her now. And all I want is to share that part of me with my daughter and with you. So come on, Lila. Let's start over. Let's forget we ever heard the name Anne O'Donnell.
I knew you wouldn't ditch me.
Charlie, what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is the first place I said we'd meet.
That's not why I'm here. I meant what I said.
I know. You didn't want me to get in trouble with Dad, so you decided to leave. But the thing is, my dad gets really mad sometimes, and he gets things wrong.
That's not up to you to say, honey. He's still your dad.
Then you tell me. What did you do that got him so mad?
I didn't tell him the truth. He's right about that. It's all that matters is that he doesn't want me around, so I'm not going to be.
Then neither am I.
What?
If you're leaving, then I'm going with you.
You, haven't said a word to me since I arrived.
What do you expect?
You treated him badly.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I did go along with it.
Well, you were different people then.
Well, you found what you truly want, haven't you? Right here.
They indicted me for shooting you. Amanda stood by me the entire time.
Well, perhaps Amanda's learning how to love someone who is less than perfect. Hope we're going to be a happy family.
I can't believe we're going to be related.
No, life does get curiouser and curiouser each day, doesn't it?
Come on, where do we open up our wedding cake?
Look who's here. Look who's home.
I do not make excuses. I'm going to make you a promise.
I want you to stop. Period. I just don't want to hear anymore. The only promise I want you to make me is that you'll stay away from me this time for good.
Felicia, you don't mean that.
I do. Oh, I do. I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I want you to get all of your things. And I want you to get out of here. I'm going to go right now. And when I come back, I want you gone. You can put the key right here on the desk.
Yes, this is Sergei. This is Ben Hagen. Yes, I have the finished pages, but no, it is not boring. It is the story of a beautiful. Why are you making the sound of snore to me? I want to make a few changes for you. There are changes for me. No, I will make it quick. And when I have finished pages, I will call you. Yes, of course. Now, I know what I must to do.
You are one stubborn kid, you know that?
Dad says I'm like my mom.
Charlie, we can't run off together. I would wind up in jail. Is that what you want?
Well, it won't be for long. Once Dad sees that I want to be with you, he'll get us both back.
That's a plan. A rotten one, but a plan.
Then we'll think of a new one.
I already have. Look, I tried to be nice about this, but leave me alone, okay? I'm not your mom. I'm not even your friend.
But you said...
I said a lot of things. And, you know, you seem nice, but I was using you. That's what your father didn't tell you. I was using you to get to him.
Why?
Because I saw an angle. Once I realized who I looked like and that your father is attractive and single and, hey, well paid, I thought, why not, you know? But a kid on my own? No way. No way. Look, what is it you don't understand? I don't want you around, so get out, okay? Oh, God, Charlie. I'm so sorry. I hope someday you can forgive me.
I know it seems like I could just bulldoze over anything, Cass. Good old feisty Lila, you know, but it's really not that easy for me.
I know, maybe better than anyone. That's why I promised to protect you from storms. And I still want that job more than anything else in the world. And you can make it as hard for me as you want. You've earned that right. Just please don't send me away. Baby, the hardest, toughest thing that we'll ever have to go through is over. There's too much fun to be had now.
You think so?
I guarantee it. Marry me, Lila. Forget it? Let it ring?
I can't. It's spoiling the mood. Hello? Yes, he's here. Oh, yeah, just a minute. It's your housekeeper. She sounds upset.
Yeah, hello? Are you sure? Okay, look for her penguin. The stuffed penguin that she keeps on her bed. Walk in there with the phone right now and see if it's gone. You're sure? Okay, don't move. I'll be right there. Charlie's missing.
Monday on Another World.
Engagement of Antoinette Burrell, known as Tony, and Christopher Madison. What the hell is this? Is this a joke?
What's too late? Is this some kind of joke?
Actually...
Is this your way of getting back at me, this? Because I'm not the one who decided to sleep with my brother-in-law and then lie about it.
Now, wait a second.
No, Gary. You had your chance.
My daughter's missing, and you've got something to do with it.
The last thing I wanted to do was hurt Charlie.
Relive special moments in Bay City history with Another World 35th Anniversary Celebration by Julie Poole. Available wherever books are sold.
Tonight on NBC, on an all-new Dateline, Annette's life was ruined by her husband's compulsive gambling. Could a family survive their father's devastating addiction? Follow their 20-year battle to survive. NBC Tonight. Check your local listing.